This is the expanse of close to 3,000 acres of land in Bunambutye, Bulambuli district, where government is preparing to relocate survivors and vulnerable communities from the landslide-prone districts of Bududa sub-region. When we visited this area, final touches were being put on the first phase of the construction of 101 two-bedroomed houses. Workers were busy working on the latrines and other utilities. The Commissioner for Resettlement in the Office of the Prime Minister, Martin Owori, says the people who are going to be relocated here will live better lives than they are currently living.
We want this to be the first community in East and Central Africa which has shifted from deep poverty to real development, and maybe the first community which will reach the second world status, and within a very short time.
Though the majority of survivors want immediate resettlement, there are a few who want to be relocated within the safe areas of their original districts. Owori says government has a plan for them too.
We are doing several approaches. One of them is to identify lands within the districts. If we can find land which is enough within Bududa, we are going to buy that one also and continue with the resettlement. So in the next 10 years' time, everybody at risk will be out of the risk.
Since people from Bududa sub-region depend on farming for their livelihood, Owori says government has already allocated land for each family for cultivation.
We are giving them 1 acre where we have built the house. Now behind there they will plant vegetables. They can keep chicken and some goats. But in addition, we have given each household 2 acres in the next plot. We want to give them machinery, tractors. We are giving them seeds. We want them to plant as an association, if they can form circles, for example, for production, including combined harvesters so that they harvest together. But we're also going to give them irrigation machinery so that they can produce throughout the year.
According to the Office of the Prime Minister, the relocated people will not only get land but also resettlement allowances.
So the wife, 100,000 shillings. The husband, 100,000 shillings. This is to settle down. But we are providing food for 1 year.
Within this first phase of resettlement, Owori says health and education services will be provided to the people.
The primary school children within 1 week will be in school. And we are meeting all the costs. We are giving them exercise books and everything. We are bringing teachers. We are putting up a health center. We have got 2 houses there. And we have turned into a health center where we are bringing staff. The secondary school children, we are paying school fees for 1 year. In any boarding school, one of the schools we have identified is Masaba Senior Secondary School.
Victims from the landslide districts are now ready to come and settle in this place. But because of the kind of wind here, there is need for the OPM office to have a tree planting project.
Each household is being given 10 plants, 5 of which are fruit type to plant around the house. Then 5 of which are windbreakers to plant around the house again. Then each street, so far we have made 8 streets. We are planting there trees, windbreakers. But also there is a forest nearby there, which had been cut down. We are replanting the whole of that forest.
What now remains is the digging and construction of pit latrines and the connection of water and electricity to every unit. What remains to be seen is whether this work will be complete before the rains become heavy in those landslide-prone districts. Agness Nandutu, NTV, Bulambuli, OPM Resettlement Camp.